Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys in the viewerverse, I want to talk a little bit about No Man's Sky, because there is something that you can be doing in No Man's Sky if you just want to try out something that another player out there has put together inside of the community, and I think this has got a little bit of fun. So let's jump on in. Let's have a quick look at this better over on this screen. So we've got Bubukty Gaming. Now, Bubukty has come up with quite a novel idea. She's creating this little sort of like character inside of game, this Empress Kitty type character of a Kitty type universe spin-off inside of No Man's Sky. And she's put together this little narrative driven story. Now, what you need to do is take a listen to the pre-log. I mean, I don't want to ruin this video for you. I'm going to put the video in the video description so you can go and hit this up. But in there, you basically read the messages, play the chapters inside of No Man's Sky. That's where you do your part. And then you watch the final cinematic. So she's actually created all this sort of like text-based narrative, items to do inside of the game. There's all this sort of like cutscenes. So people are always saying that Hello Games hasn't got enough cutscenes in. Well, she's made some beautiful cutscenes with this Kitty Empress. I mean, I don't want to go through it all because I don't want to ruin it for you. But what I've done is I've taken screenshots from this of the things that I need to actually progress inside a game. So these are our objectives to do inside a game. Repair or install your multi-tool scanner analysis advisor. Recover your missing memory fragments located on the planet. Recover a cable pod from the contoured planet. Reach communication station Velvet 1. Locate the communication tower and activate the 4 crystals at the top of said communication tower. And here's my glyph code. So you know what? I'm going to jump into game. And we're going to see if we can get all of that done, people. Heck yes. Let's jump into game and let's do the objectives. Well, how do that, chat? Look at this guy. Yeah, he's just by my portal. He's got nothing to do with this quest that we're doing right now, people. But isn't he majestic? Isn't he cool? Right, let's go and hit on up the portal code. And let's get this party started. There we go, then. There we are. Activate portal. And we need ourselves a picture. A Sunday set. A reflexione. And a rocketta. Lovely. We're going to have ourselves a Sunday set, a Diplomundo, pow, a Whirlyman Twirly black hole, a Boatyman boat face, a flux capacitor, another flux capacitor, and a Dragondy fly. Have I ballsed up on the code or something? Because oh no, and we need one more, which is a Blackady hole. Chickaboom! There we are. Sweet, we're going to be going in to the portal. But before we do go into the portal, people, I'm going to set my game mode from creative back to normal, just in case we encounter any sort of opposition inside of this cool little mini playthrough. Let's go on in. It's like a little mini expedition, isn't it, people? Here we go, let's go. Righto, well, I have arrived. Any second now I'm going to arrive. At least I hope I am. It made the right noises that I was going to. Alright, well, we're here. Discovered by Bubukty. Now, it says to repair or install my multi-tool or scanner. Well, I have my multi-tool and scanner already installed, so that bit I'm good on. Recover your missing memory fragment located on the planet. Well, you can only get memory fragments from grave sites. Now, I've got a couple of ways I can find a grave site. I could try and find a trading post and hope to God that it's got a little like a ghosty type traveller on there, and they'd point me to the direction. I could go to the Nexus. I could hit up a hazardous flora mission, but it might teleport me to another location, thinking about it. I could check the station for ghosties and see if there's any ghosty travellers up there that would take me to their grave. That'd probably be my first point of call, to be honest. This is a lovely planet, Bubukty. Heck yes, I like the planetary choice. Okay, well, let's head on up to the station then, and let's see if we can find a memory fragment. Something that I might have to do, thinking about it, is also sell some stuff at the station, because I don't think I've got any free space inside of my exosuits. Let's get on up here. Let's see if there is a station inside of this system. There is. It's over this way. Pow pow! We're on our way to the station. Take that, space rocks. Thank you. I am a vandal of space rocks. Right, let's head on over to the space station. Okay. I'll show you my inventory in a second because it's freaking chock-a-block. Look at that. Look at that. I haven't got a free slot there. You know what? Let's just get rid of some skeletons. There we are. I'll get rid of the cysts as well. I probably need those for my settlement, but, you know, it is what it is. Right, well, let's jump on out then. And let's see if there is a traveller here. So the travellers are like these shiny chaps that are kind of out of step and out of place. They walk around, so they could be anywhere. But most of the NPCs seem to walk around on this upper mezzanine. Yes, look, there's a traveller right here. Let's go speak to a traveller. Hello there, traveller. Oh, he's got a very catty look to him as well. That's just sheer coincidence. Okay. Right, let's see what we can say. Let's just offer some medical systems. Yeah. They're saying that they're already dead. What the actual flying fudge? All right, anyway, let's talk to them again. You have to interact with them a second time. And then you ask them to show where they came from. It costs you 100 nanites. So if you haven't got 100 nanites, you're going to need nanites. There we go. That's now given me a location to go to. This should hopefully give me a memory fragment, which is the first stage of the quest in question. Let's head on out. Let's hope that they've marked a gravesite. Yes, we've got a gravesite. It's over there. Let's go. We've got to just clear the actual station first. We're locked on. We're on our way. Hooray and hurrah. Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain. Heck yeah. Why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much. We've entered the atmosphere. I'm heading down towards the grave now, people inside the universe. Let's go and have a look at this gravesite. Is it going to be approximate location, or is it going to stick me right on it? That's the question. I think it's right on it. Yeah, it is. Let's land then. Let's go get our memory fragment. Chicka pow pow, chicka boom boom. And we have arrived, located. Sweet. Awesome. Let's hit it up. The traveller grave contains remnants of their technology. Fallen travellers marked by a glyph. Extract technology. Sweet. We got a memory fragment. What's this in the ground? It's a message orb. You find a message from the owner. Memory sings in your shadow's voice. Whoa. Snaky. Alright, well, we got it given some nanites for doing that as well. Nice. Okay, right. We need to recover a cable pod from the contoured planet inside of the system. Let's go and have a look for the contoured planet. Now, what I'm going to do, because this whole system probably hasn't been discovered, or at least not by me. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Contoured planet. Tropical planet. Frost planet. Forsaken planet. Contoured planet. There we go. We're heading to the contoured planet. Let's just leave the atmosphere of this one. I've marked the planet, so that makes things a heck of a lot easier. I would say it makes it a lot easier anyway. I just lost my freaking marker. Dang it! It's over here. There we go. And we're off. I guess I'll see you at the contoured planet. Oh, there's a rare anomaly on the way, people. Oh, what have we got here? Well, we'll shoot the shite out of that. Nice, I got nitrogen. I guess. Well, we continue on. Continue on. Yeah, we just broke atmosphere. We're heading down. And we need to get ourselves a cable pod on here. Now, to look for the trophies, you see they've all got these sort of like orangey, yellowy dots on them. Well, the actual one you can pick up will have slightly different colours than those that you can see that are yellowy. It might be green, for example, or it might be red. It'd be a slightly different offset colour from the others. But you can just land and just look for one manually, which is probably what I'm going to do, because I think it's one of these smaller cable pods anyway, not one of the larger ones that you can pick up. I think the one that you can pick up has got like little tentacles coming off the sides of it as well. Alright, well I'll just land and we'll see if we can find one. Chicka-pow-pow, chicka-boom-ba. We have land located. Right, let's scan around. Well, we've got the creatures here. I'm going to scan that creature. Alright, let's get rid of this letterbox view. Let's see if we can find one of these cable pods that I can pick up. So it is going to have like a question mark on it. And right now, as you can see, there's none with question marks. But sometimes you have to get quite close to them before they show up. The question marks. Look, there's one with cables on it over there. I think that might be a contender. Let's go and have a look. Well, it's still not showing me any question marks or anything. Can I pick you up? Yeah, there you go. I don't know why it wasn't showing the question mark before. Now it is. Look, now I'm right next to the freaking thing. But there you go. It's got cables on it. Right, well, I've got the cable pod, which was the next step of the actual quest. Right, where's my ship gone? There it is. Meow. So now I have to reach communication station Velvet 1. I would imagine that's going to be some sort of base. I can only but assume that it's some kind of base. There's been no other hints as what this might be. So let's head on up to the atmosphere, up where the air is clear, and let's see if there is a base inside of this system. Now, what you can do to see if there's bases inside of the system is you go to the Discoveries map, and if you go through each of these, you'll see that there's a base. Look, there's a base there, but it's just got a cash sign on it. There's no other bases here. Oh, no, there's one on planet Wahangan. Planet Wahangan. Let's put a marker there then. Now, what I would say, people, is if you do come here, there might be other people doing this now. And there might be other bases here. So you might have to look for the actual base inside of a teleporter terminus, perhaps the one inside of the station, and just look for communication station Velvet 1. My concern is if lots of people build bases here, it only shows the first 12 bases that have been uploaded inside the system. Bubukty's going to have to come here quite regularly to keep uploading this base to make sure that it's ahead of the portal list. Or, what I could say to people who are watching this video, although that it's tempting to put down a base here, because you know a lot of people are going to be visiting, please do not put them on this planet. Put them on the other planets, but just don't put them on this planet. And I'd imagine what Bubukty might need to do is buy that gravesite, maybe change the message there to give the actual coordinates and the planet name to fly to get the station Velvet 1. Because after a while, this might not show up. There is a beacon there as well, which is good to see. Let's head here anyway. We've arrived at Cated. There is a base computer here, I think. Let's have a look. Jump on out. Let's have a look around. Where's it gone? Oh, I landed on it. Okay, well this is interesting. There's a save beacon here. Communication Station 1. Well, I've reached it. But what it says here is locate the communication tower. Activate the 4 crystals atop of the communication tower. Well, there is no tower here. And I can't see Potopi because of the storm. Let's just go up into the air and put the sun in the sky. And let's see if I can spot some sort of tower in close proximity. There it is over there. I see it. Okay, I'm just not too sure what direction that was in. Okay, because of the storm. Right. Is it in this direction? Okay. I think it might be that direction. Let's have a look. Over yonder hill. Yes! It's where the beacon is. Let's just go there on foot. Sweet! It's right on the edge of the base confines, I guess. Meow. Well, at least it was slightly challenging. You wouldn't want to just go straight there, would you? Alright, well, let's fly up there and let's see if we can activate 4 crystals on top of this base. Okay, let's fly on up. Come on, fly up. Okay, let's activate this one. Sweet! Activated 1. I'm in. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. I've activated all of them! I guess. Oh, cool, look at this. A little holographic projector in the centre as well. Oh, that looks quite gnarly with all of that. Okay, well, we're done. And you see this ball here. If you play the cinematic at the end of Bubukty's video, it all plays in quite nicely. And you're going to be pretty impressed to see that this tower is actually in the cutscene that she's created. So, yeah, Bubukty, I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed picking this up and running with it. I don't want to play elements of your video, but what I probably will do is just bring up a little mini still of it, so at least people can see just how awesome a bit of artwork you've done inside of this and how much work you've put into this. Okay, John, so this is just a little mini still from the actual ending off sequence. And there, look, you can see that the building is actually behind Bubukty's character that she's made inside of game. So there we go, people. Hopefully you've picked this up. Hopefully you've hit the video description and watched all of this, took part in all of this. Now, Bubukty is hoping to do other follow-on sections to this as like a little mini adventure play. And you know what? I think it's a real novel idea. And if you think it's a real novel idea, or you just appreciate the amount of work that's gone into this, head on over to Bubukty Gaming and hit that subscribe button. I'm also going to turn on the bell, so, you know, if I want to pick up chapter 2, I can. But there we go, people. That's Bubukty Gaming. Go check her out. Thank you. Well, hopefully that's given you guys inside the viewerverse something to keep you busy and occupied. You know, we're all building these settlements, or a lot of us are building these settlements, and we're looking for things to do in between. Now, that took me, what, 30, 40 minutes, and it was totally enjoyable and fun. But yeah, a lot of the actual build elements inside those settlements take a good 40 odd minutes, so why not give Bubukty's little mini expedition a jaunt and watch a little video and take part in all of this? I mean, hopefully part 2, if she carries on doing these and puts it into a playlist, that gives somebody like a little mini expedition to do. I think it's actually a really cool idea. Hopefully more content creators think so and jump on the bandwagon and make their own. Might even do mine in the future, as and when we've got a lull. Not this one, though, because I think this lull's going to come to an end. Start of August. So maybe then on after I might look at doing something similar. But until next time, people, salutamondo, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again.